reported today in The Verge. Microsoft's CEO looks to a future beyond Windows, iOS, and Android. What do you think is the biggest hardware business at Microsoft? Asked Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella last week during a private media event. Xbox, answered a reporter who had been quizzing Nadella on how the company's hardware products like Surface and Xbox fit into the broader ambitions of Microsoft. No, it's our cloud, fired back Nadella, explaining how Microsoft is building everything from the data centers to the servers and network stack that fit inside. As the reporter pushed further on the hardware point, a frequent question given Microsoft's focus on the cloud, Nadella provided us with the best vision for the modern Microsoft that moves well beyond the billion or so Windows users that previously defined the company. The way I look at it is Windows is the billion user installed base of ours. We continue to add a couple of 100 million PCs every year, and we want to serve that in a super good way, explained Nadella. The thing that we also want to think about is the broader context. We don't want to be defined by just what we achieved. We look at if there's going to be 50 billion endpoints. Windows with its billion is good, Android with its 2 billion is good, iOS with its billion is good, but there is 46 billion more. So let's go and look at what that 46 billion plus 4 billion looks like, and define a strategy for that, and then have everything have a place under the sun. Microsoft has talked about the potential for rapid Internet of Things, IoT, growth from sensors and simple devices for years, all while the company has been building a cloud empire and quietly acquiring companies that will help it manage these billions of cloud-connected devices. Some analysts claim that there are already 22 billion connected devices, growing to 50 billion connected devices this year, by 2025 or in 2030 depending on which study you believe. There might be disagreement on exactly how many devices will be connected to the internet and when, but Nadella has reorganized Windows and Azure to get ready for them. Sometimes I say, hey, look. Should I call Windows Azure Edge? Revealed Nadella during the same media event last week, noting that's what the operating system essentially is today by using the hardware to expose an app model. Our new organization that manages all of this at the core kernel level and the hardware, that team is the same. Whether it is something that is on Surface or something on Azure host, it's literally the same people. While we often hear Nadella quote philosophers or poets in memos, investor calls, and during on-stage appearances, it's rare to hear him be so direct and succinct about Microsoft's ambitions. You don't need to decipher his language here to understand that Microsoft is looking far beyond iOS, Android, and Windows. For more on this story, visit the news article link.